it's a tough one, and I think that we will see that reflected in herO's build order. I think he'll choose something that doesn't rely necessarily on him taking a quick and easy third.
Yeah, what will he come up with? Let's find out. To the northwest position, though, the man who is still up 2 maps to 1. He suffers his first defeat in this series, admittedly after trying something a little bit unorthodox. It doesn't work out, but he's still ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, in the blue trunks, playing Terran, KT Rolster's Flash.
And his opponent down at 6 o'clock, showing that he still has what it takes to take this grand finals. It is CJ Entis herO.
He does, absolutely. But what does he do here? Well, so far, he has built nothing, but he is on 11 supplies, so that is to be expected. Does he break out some kind of cheese here? It's kind of risky, because, of course, he doesn't want to go down 3-1. That would be an awful position to be in, even though he has won in it before. But it's simultaneously, at least an aggressive, maybe 2-base build might be the best way to pull this off against a Terran player.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking here. I'm feeling if he goes for a 2-base all-in, should be good. Like, he could go for something like a huge charge lot Archon type of build. He could go for a 2-base Colossus all-in. Those are the two that I'm really looking towards for herO here to try to steal a win on this map.
Yeah, and it almost is stealing, isn't it? And when you look at the way that the thirds are set up here, there's so much potential for Terran just to do horrible things to you.
Oh, yeah. On him. So Flash probably going to want to open up very normally. I think we'll see probably his quick eBay, get his +1 going, get a good amount of units out, a third command center, and just be very careful on the lookout for all-ins.
Yeah, I think so, and that's why you went with this very standard Reaper opening 12-12 into the reactor, into the expand. It's safe, it gives you information. His trusty eBay is on its way. That will be finished fairly soon.
And the Reaper, not too much intel, but there's really not that much intel to gather right now. Flash is aware of that, and if he can get in and spot what's going on, that's going to be fantastic. Otherwise, he's going to have to play a lot of double forge play throughout this tournament. Now, that one forge could just be for some... Oh, wait, he canceled it. He canceled the forge. That's huge. Oh, my God. Canceling that forge. Like, could anything smell of an all-in more than canceling a forge?
A forge, yeah. You just don't do that unless you intend to attack. There's an Immortal on the way here. Will we see Colossus, or will he actually attempt something with Gateway and Immortal?
Maybe. Immortal pushes are good.
There it is. Never mind.
Terran.
There's the Robo Bay.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a bit weird. for his good old +1 with Stim, but is he going to get anything done with it? It's a fairly wide ramp. The Reaper comes up to try and give vision. The Sentry is slightly out of position. It looks like he'll just try and fight with the Photon Overcharge. And we'll see just how good those force fields are. Another one got warped in. There's the time warp. The Mothership core goes... No, it actually doesn't.
Oh, wow.
What?
Somehow it lives.
How did that happen?
Flash gets out as well. That could have gone so much worse for either side there.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of surprising.
A
lot of
standoff.
energy used up for Protoss. But of course, some damage taken from Flash. The fact that Flash saw
Flash at the moment. He's 1-1 versus 0-0. Not that makes a massive difference against what herO has, but that's a really small army, and I think herO's kind of realizing that I'm not going to break that. But Flash just pulled all of his SCVs. You see that?
Well, he's taking it serious, man. You see a Colossus coming and 2 Immortals, that can break almost anything. So,
yeah.
Just choosing to play really safely here. In the meantime, herO going to start his 3rd Nexus. It's about halfway done. Getting his upgrades going as well, and even making a Dark Shrine.
Okay. It's nice to throw that into the mix, and of course, with a Robo up, he could maybe... intention. When he can use that APM to save it, absolutely, why not? Pylon going up over to the side here. So we're starting to see some interesting positioning for run-bys. There's one over here, there's one over here. This 3rd base is, of course, an orbital, so it's potentially very vulnerable. Flash is posturing around the 3rd base because he knows those run-bys are a real possibility.
And you know what? The more I look at this Total Biscuit, this has to be a timing attack. There's just no way that he's not going to pull SCVs in this game. That 3rd base, it's wide open. You know, it's kind of late for herO. He put a lot of money into getting those Immortals out. I think it's a great choice by Flash. He's producing a ridiculous amount of Vikings, but just skipping medevacs. He's just going to try to give the haymaker here, the knockout punch with
Oh, there's a time warp that kind of comes it up, but it doesn't matter. The force is now together, and I think obviously that 3rd base is going to go down. He wants to try and inflict maximum casualties, pull him back through. That's a lot of Guardian Shields that were deployed there. Crazy number, actually. The DTs did go into the natural. The fight is going to happen. That is overstimming, I think, maybe from Flash. That could be is a lie when it comes to the Protoss, man. It's been said time and again. It's a lie. Don't fall for it. Don't fight around it. It's not used for mining. It's used to bait the Terran player into a horrible situation. And strangely enough, herO has managed to make that happen. He now has a huge supply lead. The DT backstab was massive. This is some very, very weak bio from Flash.
Really weak. He does not have enough medevacs to heal this quickly enough. And it looks like herO's going to poke in with these Stalkers, see what he can get.